Hello everyone, and welcome back for another video here on my channel. It has been a minute since I have been able to say that, so I am so excited to be making another video for you guys. If you have no idea who I am, hello, my name is Monet. I am now 28 years old. I have to get used to saying that. And I am using this channel to document my financial journey. I have been sharing my cash envelope stuffing journey for the past 4 years here on YouTube. It has allowed me to get out of debt, and I am now saving and continuing to be financially responsible and hitting my goals. So if you're interested in any of that and you need some motivation, or you just enjoy watching my journey, then please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and join the family. We would absolutely love to have you. And be sure to hit the bell down below so that you are notified for the next time I upload my next video. So within today's video, we are going to be doing a very late cash envelope stuffing that I received from my full-time job. This will be the second paycheck for November, and this was given to me on November 15th, which was my actual birthday. And as we can see, the date is now 11/21, so very much behind. But if you follow me or you are familiar, I was on a birthday trip and I am just getting back. So now I am adjusting, getting back to reality, and we are finally going to go ahead and cash stuff this paycheck. So if you're interested in seeing how I am going to do that, then of course, just keep on watching. All right, so let's just go ahead and dive into how I am going to budget out this paycheck. To get things started, I'm going to take out my cash dividers because I do like to start with my variable income. So we will put my binder to the side, and we can set aside my bank bag. And here is the cash dividers for my variable income. I carry these within my wallet 24/7. So again, they just help me stay within budget. Now, if you aren't familiar with my process and how I do my cash stuffings, I do keep some money within the bank to pay for certain bills out of this paycheck, and then some things I take out in cash, as we can see listed here. So in terms for the full paycheck that I received, it was for $2,175. And as for the bills that I kept within my checking account, first is going to be partial payment for my rent. So since November is a magic month, I'm getting paid 3 times. I decided to split my paycheck across those 3 paychecks for the month. So for the second payment, I'm going to be putting $560 aside. And then the next bill that I had was for my electricity bill. It was around where I thought it was going to be, but I was optimistic that it would be lower, but I did have to end up paying $100 for that, which is understandable. It's getting colder, I'm running my heat, so my electricity is going to begin to go up. And then I also keep my gas in my checking account, and that's going to be $30 set aside for that. I didn't really do too much for gas because I'm literally only going to be here for about 5 more days, and then it's Thanksgiving, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of driving, and by the time I get back from Thanksgiving, I will have gotten paid again. So those are all of the bills that I kept within my checking account. And then here we see I have the cash. So we are going to be working with a total of $590 that we are cash stuffing, and this is just the bank slip of how I presented to the teller to tell her how I wanted my denominations. It was a minute since I've been at the bank, so when I came through, she was like, "Where have you been?" And I was like, "I was on vacation, but I'm back." So yes, we have the $590 here, and let's go ahead and do our stuffing. Just to reiterate, I am doing the dollar challenge, so any dollars that I have within these categories, I will set those to the side. And we're coming up towards the end of the year, so we're going to be counting that soon, but we're going to keep that going until the end of December for that challenge. All right, so getting started with my spending, I'm going to give myself $130, and I'm going to do 2 50s, a 20, and a 10. This is a little bit higher because, as I said, Thanksgiving is coming and I will be traveling to be with family. So I do anticipate us doing things like, I know we're going to go to the movies. We'll probably go do a little shopping. So I just want to keep some spending money on me. And I did basically use a lot of my spending money from the trip that I just came back from. So I'm just giving myself enough to cover me for where I think there will be some spending. So we do have $1. I'm gonna set that to the side and we will add that to the dollar jar. So adding 130 now gives me 120, 40, 50. So we have $150 for spending, and that will get me by for Thanksgiving. Up next, we move into groceries, and this is kind of the same concept. I'm only giving myself $55. My fridge is very much bare because I just came back, and I am going grocery shopping this weekend, but only, you know, for the next 4 to 3 days that I'm gonna be here. And I still had quite a few of grocery money left over. So this should be enough to get me by. So adding 55 will now give groceries 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, and 200. So that's $200 for groceries, and that should be more than enough. Moving on, next we have toiletries. Toiletries will be getting $50, and I'm just gonna do a $50 bill. I don't really think I have anything, but I'm probably forgetting something. So once I do my inventory check, I have at least some money that I can buy. So adding 50 will now give toiletries 50, 70, 75, 80. So $80 for that. Up next, we have clothing. Clothing is getting $30, and this will most likely be used, and I'll probably have to dip into spending because I don't have enough in clothing. But I know my family and I, we like to go to the outlets around Thanksgiving time, and the outlets can be dangerous for myself. So I am giving myself a limit in terms of clothing. So this is what I would like to stick to. But if I get out of hand, spending is basically like my backup. But adding $30 to clothing will now give me 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. $65. My family also likes to go to the casino sometimes for Thanksgiving, so I don't know where we will end up, honestly. So it will be used, and I'm just excited to be around family. I've been missing them, so I'm excited for that holiday. Next, we move on to eating out. Eating out is getting $40, and I have $2 left over, so I can set that over there. And adding 40 will now give me 20, 40, 60. So $60 should be good. That should be more than enough to last me, honestly. So that is everything as for my cash dividers. So we can go ahead and put them back in my wallet. And they are ready for me to spend. And I wanted to say this at the beginning of the video, but I wanted to take the time and say thank you for all the people that did wish me happy birthday. I am still going through the comments and everything. And I think some people also sent me like birthday gift cards. So I gotta go check my P.O. box because I did get notified that something came through. So you guys, just thank you all so much. It's just very sweet that, you know, people are thinking of me and are nice enough to leave such kind comments about myself. I don't know, it's a real feeling, I guess, sometimes when I read the comments and how nice you guys are and how my videos are really impacting and helping you all. Very, very grateful for that every day, honestly. It's not something that I foresaw in my life, so I'm just happy to help and appreciate you guys showing some love back to myself. Okay, enough of me yapping and moping and all of that. Let's go ahead and add our dollars, which isn't a lot. We see we have $3 that we saved, but $3 is better than nothing. And we're gonna go ahead and add that to our jar and continue to watch that grow. And after the dollar challenge, we have our coins. So it's the same concept. And we do have a few coins in here. So taking that out, let me go ahead and add them. All right. So here we are with the jar. And now with all of that done, we can get into our sinking funds. All right, so getting started with our sinking funds. First up, I have annual payments. That will be getting $30. So a 20 and a 10. Adding $30. That will now give me 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 405. I believe I counted that right. $405 within annual payments. And a lot of my things are due towards the end of the year, so that's why it is building up. I do have to pay my Netflix, my Apple Music, and something else, but I know a lot of things are due in December, so it makes sense for that to be a little bit more than usual. After that, we get into car maintenance. Car maintenance is getting $20. Adding a 20, we see that we have $1,000. This is a placeholder that I have $1,000 within the bank for this. And then in cash, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's $1,100 in total for car maintenance that is saved up, which is great to see. Next, we move along to car insurance. That is getting $40. And I pay my car insurance every 6 months. I did just pay it, so now we are saving up again for the next 6 months. So car insurance now has $20, $40, $50. All right, after that, we get into Christmas, which is so exciting. This is going to be $20 that I am setting aside. I do have $500 in the bank, so that is another placeholder to signify that. And then in cash, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. So that's $640 saved up for Christmas. I will begin doing some Christmas shopping this weekend, but as I shared with you guys, the bulk of it I like to do during Black Friday. So this money will definitely begin to be used, which is exciting. After Christmas, we get into gifts. Gifts is getting $20. So I thought I was supposed to have a 20, but I guess we'll do 2 10s. Oh no, gifts is getting $10, that's why. So gifts is getting $10. My childhood best friend did just let me know that she bought a house, which is so great for her. And she has a registry for, things that you can buy for her first home. So I'm gonna save up for that. I'm gonna go through the registry, see what I wanna get her, and I will pull that from gifts. So happy for her for that. So adding this will now bring gifts to 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So $34 within gifts. And then next we have household that is getting 15. So a 10 and a 5. Adding that will now give the envelope 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. So $105 for household, and that is looking great. I do use my household for home decor, organization, things like that, and Christmas is my weakness, and I have yet to really go down the aisles and see if I want anything new. So while I'm out shopping for gifts this weekend, I will be looking for some Christmas decor. Only a few pieces that I will be adding because I do have a lot, but glad that I have some money set aside for that. Over here we have medical, but that is not getting anything. I do have 540 saved within here, and that basically covers any deductibles or things that I need. So I am pretty good with medical being there. And then lastly, we have travel. Travel only has $10 left. I did use this envelope to cover the expenses for my trip while I was, on the boat and everything. But if you guys know me, I already have another trip lined up, and there were also some changes in terms of what I'm going to be doing for Christmas. Originally, my mom was supposed to come to me, but now I will be going to her. So I had some flights that I had to buy, and again, things for an upcoming trip that I will be taking in February. So once I finalize all of that, I will let you guys know, but yeah, travel has been depleted. She is now down to $10, but we will be adding $150. But if you know me, you know I am taking advantage of the opportunity that I have now to travel. So travel has always been a top priority for myself. I like to be able to do things when they come up. So that is why I always have money going to travel. But now we have 150, 60. So $160 saved within travel. But in terms of my cash stuffing, that is all I have. I did get a comment about when I went on my birthday trip to let you guys know how it went and all of that stuff. I did record some things, so let me know if you guys are interested in like a little birthday vlog to get a little clips of what I did on my birthday trip. And I'll try and insert prices of everything just so that, you know, you guys can get an idea if a cruise is something that you're interested in doing, because it is one of my favorite things. I love a cruise. I will always do a cruise. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if that's something you guys are interested in, because if you don't care about it, I won't bore you with the video. But for my cash stuffing, that is everything. And now we can get into my savings transfers. So for this paycheck, I was able to really prioritize my 2 savings goals that I am focusing on with the magic month in place. So the first thing that we have, of course, is my home fund. I am setting myself for a goal to try and get that to at least $10,000 by the end of this year. So from this paycheck, I was able to add $480 towards that fund, which is so great to see. And adding that $480 will now bring the total balance to $8,745. Which is amazing, so exciting. I am on track to do the $10,000 if I, stick to what I need to do. So we are close to that goal. And then the next thing that I have is for my Roth IRA. They did announce that for next year, the Roth IRA will again be $7,000. So I am trying to max out this year first, which is again $7,000. This is my first year opening up a Roth IRA. So I was able to add $415 from this paycheck towards that. And that would bring my 2024 contributions to $5,557, which again is very close to $7,000. I am trying to finish that by at least February, because you have until April 2025 to continue your contributions for 2024. So that is my goal, to max that out by April. And looking at it, we are on track to do so for that. But those are my 2 things that I did for my savings transfers, and that will complete the overall breakdown of where I put my money for this paycheck. So as always, you guys, I want to thank you so much for the recent support that I've been getting on my recent videos, all of the new subscribers that have joined the family. I am so happy to see you all. And again, I just appreciate it. So be sure to thumbs up the video, because that really does help and support. Share it with anybody that you think would benefit from it. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video and you aren't subscribed yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, join the family. It's nice over here and I would appreciate it. But as for today's video, that is all I have, you guys. So again, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all next time in my next video. Bye, guys.